welcome back to This is the Police. My name is Babs. Hope you enjoyed the intro. I don't know what it is about that intro, but I like it. One of my favorite things I've created thus far in my artistic career, if you will. What's going on today in Freeburg? Citizen earnings have fallen 9% since New Year. Former City Hall employee admits official unemployment data far from reality. Unemployment in Freeburg is lowest in history. I guess that's one good thing. So let's see how City Hall's gonna screw us in the butt today. Third time's charm, clutch. You guys sick of that yet? I am. Stovall. Today, my daughter is opening an art exhibition at an elite gallery in a nearby city. I have the day off. Stovall's my best officer on the shift. Wish I could see. I don't remember. It's been like a week since I played. I don't remember which shift this is shift A. It looks like through the blur. I think shift A was my strong shift, but yeah, you can have the day off. It was never a question of whether or not I was going to give him the day off. I was going to see if I wanted to come in tomorrow or not, because I don't remember if shift B is weak or what. But I guess we'll see. Choose a song. Have we got a new song yet? I don't know. We got the yellow one. Let's listen to the yellow one. All right, what's in store for the day? Tomorrow's the deadline to what? Oh, they want me to like have 50% female cops. I only have one. I swear I didn't do that on purpose. I just kind of hired them as I got them. Actually, I think there's less female cops in this game. And two of them died, like, two of my female cops died, and it was super tragic, actually. I haven't actually quite got over that yet. I have a little bit of PTSD. Disorderly conduct, suburb. The elderly Emma Weston called in a complaint about her neighbors. Her house is shaking from loud sounds of gnashing metal and the roar of turbines, accompanied by some strange beeping noises. Through the window, she also saw people moving around. Turbines? Gnashing metal and the roar of turbines. What would that be? All right, Birch, you and McGillicuddy. McGillicuddy's our newest member. Last night we all got together and did a little raised him a little bit. Cop jokes.
710 in progress.
Broadville Asylum. Ooh, hostage situation with a fatal casualty. Patients at the local asylum rebelled against the nurses during breakfast. 3 nurses have been wounded, while others remain locked in with the patients in the dining area. They threaten to kill one nurse every hour until they're released. This sounds like a pretty big deal. Let's send Birch Jr. And let's send Samadhi and Vindal. We'll send everybody. That's a pretty big deal. There's gonna be a lot of people there that could do some damage and kill some people. We don't want that. All right, let's take a look at the deputy. I don't have enough money, so never mind. Escaped. Nice job, guys. Good job. Why don't you pick us up some coffee on your way back in? Oh, so this is the asylum here. So they went on a boat. Oh. Reporters and onlookers have gathered around the building. The asylum patients are watching the growing crowd from the windows of the 3rd floor. Call in a negotiator, gain entrance through the back door, or storm. I kind of like calling a negotiator on this one.
710.
Can we do it? All right. We did her. Got her done. All right. Oh, shoot. I have no idea where I stand with Vargas in the sand. All right, Mr. Varga introduced us to a man named Bob. Bob can get us any weapons we want, so we like Bob. But his neighbor just called, saying they saw some strange men in the house, one of them carrying a knife. We want to keep Bob alive. Is that the sort of thing the police can help with? No. Sorry. Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Sorry, Varga. I don't know where I stand, and I don't really remember the rules here. I think I have to help Varga with 50% of his favors, and Sand can't, like, be losing 3 days in a row.
415 in progress.
Reckless endangerment. City center. A frightened woman phoned in, reporting that 2 men dressed in armor were running through the streets shouting, "Beware, our stings!" They were chasing passersby and swinging their blades at them. They've not yet done anyone harm, but their swords seem dangerous enough. So people just running through town with swords? Dressed in armor? Beware our stings. The heck? All right, Birch, we'll get back out there. I'm mad at you for failing the last one. And we'll send Grant. Grant hasn't done nothing today. She can keep Birch in line. Whew. What's next? Hit me with it.
415.
Sands need our help now. An old friend is visiting Mr. Sand, and they're planning on going horseback riding, but the owner of the country club just called. He wasn't making much sense, but it sounds like some punks are beating Mr. Sand's horses to death. McGillicuddy, this sounds like a job for you. Go get him, Tiger. Haha, I called him Tiger. Because that's the name I thought of. What's next? Did we get him? Civilians unharmed. All right, nice job, nice job. Redeemed yourself, Birch, kinda. Go take a nap. Vargas need our help now. After Sand smashed up all our sports cars, Mr. Varga promised us new ones. Today, the first of them arrived at the port. We wanted to go pick them up, but some assholes locked Tommy in his car and picked it up with the air crane. Tommy's shouting like he thinks he's about to die. Kind of like these ones who only have to send one guy. I kind of want to help Varga beat Sand, but I need to be careful to be sure that Sand doesn't end up killing me or my family. So I have to play both sides, unfortunately. Get him, Birch. Don't get yourself killed, or do. You do you, man. A little thunderstorm action. It's like a slow day so far. What's going to happen? Noise complaint in the ghetto. Kim Urive reports that suspicious people are constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. They're carrying big bags, making lots of noise, screaming, and his 3 sons can't concentrate on their homework. Mr. Urive urges, someone's got to show these bandits who's boss. What? Constantly going in and out of the apartment next door. Carrying big bags, making lots of noise. Well, none of that's illegal, except for, like, a noise complaint. But, I mean, I got a lot of officers here, so... And it is a video game. We'll send you guys. Go get them, Tigers. Same joke. Used 2 times in the same episode, just as funny both times. Pro gamer. I really know how to put on a show. Ooh. That might have been the climax of this episode, actually. Port warehouses. Sands need help. A whole mob of Varga people attacked the truck, but I can't help you. Noise complaint. Did we get them? Nobody hurt? Nobody hurt? Found some automatic weapons. Should we sell these? I don't want to sell them because it's wrong, but I am curious from a gameplay stance how much money I get from selling them. And since I'm helping the mafia out, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna play along. I feel like they're really pushing me to like get involved with the mafia, and it seems kind of boring not to. to be completely honest. So at least just once here, I'm going to sell these, and I'm going to see how much money we make from them and see how much trouble I get in or if anything happens from it. As like a little test, do a little science there. All right, not helping you. Okay, let's see what happens with that. Wonder when I'll find out. Oh, a lot of messages just popped up. Oh, I got some frames. Okay, so I remember this one. This is the kid. We think it's the student that stole the art. I don't remember. I think they saw a brick. Huh, there's a lot of frames that we need here. Might have to read through these again. Shoot. Raphael Campos Museum Guard. I walk the museum every hour. The alarm is off. City Hall won't allocate the money to fix it. I didn't hear the glass breaking. It's a big museum. When I went down this way again, it was already early morning. The window was broken and the canvas was cut from the frame. There was no trace of anyone around, just a brick laying on the floor. So this must be him picking up the brick. So this would be like after it happened. This might be one of the last things. I don't know what this is. Parking lot camera. The parking lot was empty all night. In the morning, a cyclist went past with a tube on his shoulder. The guy slowly rolled into the parking lot, then left the bike for a couple of minutes and went out of sight. Then he came back, got on his bike, and left. Okay. Mr. Vanderhoff. Bram Vanderhoff, or art school student. I suffer from insomnia and often go cycling the city late at night. I took a tube and some other equipment so I wouldn't have to go back home before my morning classes at the art school. Sure you did. What's the tube for there, big guy? What's the tube for, tiger? Got him. Third time. I stopped at the museum to pee. I admit it. I like to mark the corner of the building. I imagine one day my work will be hanging inside. And then Mr. Stevens, I remember him saying he thinks that Vanderhoff did it because he's always talking about how he doesn't like that artist. And Groban Khaleesi climbed through the window on the pavement outside the museum. It's almost like if the glass is on the outside of the museum, then that makes it almost seem like the brick was thrown from the inside. What do you guys think? Hard to say, though. Glass can be finicky. I don't know what. I mean, I guess it could either be the security guard or this kid, but there's no tube on his back in this picture. Yeah, I just don't think we have enough frames here. Getting close, though. Maybe some more evidence will come from that and we'll learn something new. All right, now this one. So this guy drove into the church with his motorcycle. I don't remember if he killed someone. What do I have here so far? I'm going into the church and then leaving. I think I remember them saying he like sat on the pew. It's probably boring listening to me reread these, especially if you just watched the last episode. I'll reread it. I'll pause the recording and reread them myself. Okay, so he drove in. He allegedly threw a bottle at a guy that was sitting in the confessional. He knocked over a parishioner. So these are like the same picture, but they did say that he had a helmet with a white spot on it. And I remember wondering, it looks like he's wearing a helmet in this picture, but I don't know why his hair is like phasing through it, and there's no white dot. So this one could be, or I can't move this one. So I don't know. I don't think we have enough here either, but they did say he knocked over a parishioner, so that's probably in there. I don't know what this is. Oh, he threw a helmet at the cross. I remember they did say that. And this one could be, we'll try. I don't think that's right, though. Yeah, he said he threw a bottle at him. I think we need this picture of him throwing a bottle at this guy. Didn't say anything about him grabbing him. So we're close on that one as well. No new frames found. Wow. Come on, guys. What Ooh, that means I might have them all and I might not. I might have messed up. Huh. Pretty sure the car was black, right? Right? But it's not giving it to me. What the hell? Let's look. This dark colored car. Nothing about the car. Nothing about the car. People in the car, they went right by me. The man in the back passenger seat had a beard. Thought he was being followed. He said he saw the guy everywhere. I said it looked like someone. So only this guy says it's a dark colored car. So that leads me to believe it's black car, because it's this. I'd say this is a red car, right? We can all agree this isn't a dark colored car. This is a red car. So it has to be this. So what frame would be wrong here? Well, I don't know, but there has to be another frame. Well, what other order could this be in? I guess these could be swapped, but nope. Huh. Maybe like this is the only other thing I could think of, yeah. Because they sped away at the end. So I don't know what the deal is here. Maybe I am missing something. Oh, this goes here. Maybe I am missing something and it's obvious, but this paints a pretty good picture to me. So I'm not sure why. The fact that it said I found no new frames kind of worries me, but maybe it's just because I don't have my best detectives on it or something. Because we can look at it here. It's this one, right? Look how many guys I have on it. What the heck? The guy in the passenger seat had a beard. He has a beard in both of these pictures. And then nobody said anything about them hitting a trash can or anything. I don't know. Oops. I'll wait another day on that. See if we get another frame. All right. Anything else going to happen today? Oh, doesn't look like it. See if we get a cutscene. They tied. They were tied. I remember now. They were tied the last episode too, I believe. I made them tie because I can't have him be winning 3 days in a row, but I have to complete half of his favors, which I have no idea where I am on that. I think I'm behind as far as half of his favors go. Shift B looks all right. Oh, yeah, I forgot we got Piercy now that we had to hire. And I forget what he gave me. I think he gave me a bunch of extra slots. All right. All right. Well, that was a pretty quick episode. Thanks for watching, guys. Hop on in the next one. I'll see you guys over there. We'll go ahead and end it right there. Nice, quick, sweet, to the point. See you later, Tigers.